Hello viewers, we are here with the Sports Talk at Sports Trend. Your host Farhan, and we have some dynamic people from an amazing cricket club, Dolphins Cricket Club. So we welcome Dolphin Cricket Club members here. Dolphin Cricket Club started in 2010 as per their CEO and founder Adil Ahmed, and since then they have been gradually achieving success in different leagues, and now approximately they have 9 to 10 championship. We will get more information about their club and personalities with their. So very welcome Taha.
Thank you so much for having us.
He is the board member for the club. And we have Farhan and we have Huzaif. So how are you guys doing?
Good, thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. So just introduce yourself and a little bit about the club, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, so we were, personally for me, my name is Taha. I started with the club in 2010 when we were founded. I'm currently on the board of directors. I deal with a lot of publicity and media relations, as well as do some mentoring and coaching for our juniors and upcomers.
Okay. Farhan?
Hi, my name is Farhan Ayub. I started my journey with the club back in 2015, and I started as a batsman. I got some training from the seniors and everything, but now over the years I've become a bowler, and I'm still getting training help from the seniors and everything, and overall the season's been going well.
Right.
I'm Huzaif. I started off 2013. When I came in, I was more of a middle order batsman, medium pacer. But over the years, training-wise and everything, I've turned into more of a bowler than a batsman.
Okay.
But looking forward, we'll see where it goes.
So Taha, tell me about your club, what the structure is, how many teams you have, what divisions you play, or what age level?
So we cater to all ages. We have a very growing junior program where we are focusing on kids that are under 18. We're primarily focused on the city of Mississauga, so most of our athletes are from within our local vicinity.
Okay.
On top of that, we're very focused on the Toronto District Division, where we have our 3rd Division, 1st Division, Premier and League level teams.
Okay.
So we have really moved up to the ranks, so you could say, over the last few years.
Okay, so Farhan, this club is more about the youth, and you look like the more youth in this, and you are between the two heavyweights of the club. So what's your position and what level of cricket do you play?
I actually get that a lot, just like you mentioned. I look the young at all and everything. But I play Division 1, and then there's minor leagues I play other than Division 1, which is like MCL and BCL, which is more based on 25 overs and stuff. To play 50 overs and stuff, I feel like I'm not that upgraded to that level yet, but hopefully over the years and stuff, as the years go by, and then improvement.
Right, thanks. Zephyr, what's your role and what's your association with the club? How long you've been with the club?
I've been with the club from 2013. That was my first year. My role is basically, when I walked in, was just some guy in the middle order that would just go out there, big hits. But over the years, it's more of a bowling role, I say, that I've transformed into. I've also worked behind the scenes with the photography or editing videos, all kind of stuff, just helping the club out behind the scenes. But since my first year, 2013, we've as a club together, we've grown a lot over the years, and the way we're going is it's phenomenal so far. And the things ahead are just so bright that anyone that's coming in, all the new guys, the juniors and everyone, it's just it's something that they should really look forward to.
Okay. So Taha, what's the structure? I mean, do you have a board of governors, or you have just is it democracy system, or is it or is it more of a dictatorship?
No. It's we actually have a very set agenda. We are a registered not-for-profit organization.
Okay.
So we do get elected board of directors. We go through election process. We actually just went through 2 months ago. Where
so do you want to name them?
Yeah. So it's myself. I am on the board of directors. Then Adil is another Adil Ahmed. We have Sohaib Asif. We have Noman Salim and Arman Kapoor. And we have Daniel Abrar. So we are, most of us have been with the club since the inception, which was back in 2010. And, we've all represented various different divisions and captained various different teams throughout the years. So having said that, being the seniors, we took leadership and ownership as our club moves in a more positive light.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this one flyer nominating people for different roles.
Yes.
I see a very good friend of mine, Kaisar Chaudhary.
Yes,
his name in there. What's his role?
So he's actually he plays a huge part in us reaching out to the community and connecting with different members of parliament and different opportunities within the community. Kesar Chaudhary, I forgot to mention his name, he is on the board of directors as well. Okay. So he was nominated and he plays a huge part. He's a very, he's one of the newer members of the team. He's been with us for the past 3 years, I believe. But, you know, his presence, it's great.
Yes, because I remember we had a game, actually Sports Trend covered that game. It's between Dolphin and Toronto Police 2 years ago.
Yes.
And Kesar Bhai was playing and Amar was playing in there. I think and Haroon was playing in there too. So that's few of my friends in that position. So that's good to see, because you know that some serious-minded people who really looking forward to do some positive you know activities for the youth.
Yeah. So
Kesar Bhai is there. You know, Kesar Bhai, you're always welcome to join us in the program, and I hope one day when you get time, he'll
100%.
come. So who else is, because name like some high-profile people, people who represented Canada either junior level or senior level.
From a Canadian representation point of view, we had Amar Kapoor.
Yes.
He's one of our lead coaches.
Okay.
We've had Amar
He played under 19, right?
Canada he played under 19. He's represented various divisions and he's played for various leagues throughout the world as well. He's one of our leading players. We have had Umair Ghani. Okay. He's represented Canada most recently when we were competing in the Middle East. Okay. And he is. We also have Amar Khalid.
Yes.
He's also represented us at a very high level. Okay. So we've created some big profile players, and you know our hope is to continue having these players and getting all of this experience back to us and you know help us with the juniors. Okay. So Zephyr, like, how do you see how difficult is running a club? You know, like, you get funded from somewhere, you get paid from your pocket. How does it work?
Well, actually, working very close with Adil over the years, I've seen him, you know, struggle a lot, like behind the scenes, where he's always on the phone talking to someone. It's very hard.
Are you sure he's talking to the sponsors?
Honestly, it's not just sponsors, but it's people of the community, like the MP or PM. You know, he's always just around talking to people, recruiting new players, and just like getting all these juniors, talking to like sponsors, as you said. But he's always on the phone. You know, very busy guy. It is a tough job. I personally wouldn't be able to do it all by myself, which is why we do have the board of directors, all these guys right here helping us out. Yeah. That's something that we've brought in this year, and moving forward, it's something that we hopefully will keep doing, as it is a bigger club now. We have over 150 players, something like that.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, but you know, with great sponsors like the Health First Group, they're physiotherapists or massage, so any kind of sports therapy needs. Yeah. They have 3 different locations in Mississauga, but they're a great sponsor that's helped us out throughout the years. I think it's their 3rd year now that they're sponsoring us, but they've been a big help so far. Yes. But other than that, you know, I personally couldn't do it, but it's a very tough job.
Yeah, it's always a teamwork, right? You always have a team of 1 or 2, 3 people who's always looking for the financials and the benefit of the group. Yeah. And I do follow your club for a little while, and Domino's used to be one of your you know, because the main sponsor. And I know when you guys were winning last year at King City, there was like a lot of boxes for Domino's pizzas there. So you know, thank you, Domino's.
So Domino's was with us up until last year.
That's okay. You know, they did their part.
They did their part, and you know, thank you to them. Health First, like Huzaif has mentioned, has been great. And not from the pizza standpoint, you know, but from keeping us ready to play cricket. It's a sport, you know, where you get injured fairly often. So having a sponsor with that kind of a background really helps us.
It's beneficial.
Okay. So we're going to take a small break and we'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers, and we are back, and now we have joined by Abdullah, one of the very lively member of the Dolphin Cricket Club. Abdullah, welcome.
So my name is Abdullah Amjad. I joined Mississauga Dolphins back in 2014. Okay. And since then made many friends, and didn't want to leave the club after.
Okay. Abdullah, you don't have to be that serious, you know, so it's like take it easy. So anyone from your club is, so what's your goal? What do you guys want to do? Where do you want to take this club?
So our goal isn't just cricket, right? So cricket is a huge part of it, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a more community-wide approach. Okay. Not just cricket, but we want to get multiple sports involved.
If you do one or too wide, it's going to be out of the camera.
If we get too wide, you know, get out of the camera. But we're going to start slowly. Okay. Right now we're here, but we want to get to this point, right? And I think this year we're really starting to get there. We're starting to pick up the pace. And, you know, with people like Huzaif, Abdullah, you know, we're getting a lot of juniors involved, and that's where our core goals lie, in getting our community involvement. So what are you guys thoughts on that?
Well, what you said, because now many South Asian parents want their kids to play cricket. They look into hockey and other sports which have more future in it. Because right now the government doesn't support that much. We need more support from the government in getting lights and getting more freedom with the fields. Only then we can get more kids involved.
Yeah. So what do you think? What's the obstacles? What is stopping you guys?
From an obstacle standpoint, definitely, you know, it's the lack of awareness of the sport. I think once we have the sport at the ground level, at primary schools, you know, middle schools, as Canada turns into a more multicultural society, it's going to get integrated. And I think when that happens, we'll start getting more adoption. And ultimately, we want to see local homegrown players make it to the nationals. And we're really doing that with Mississauga Dolphins. With some of the players I mentioned, you know, they've grown and trained in Canada. But I think adoption of the sport at the grassroots levels is definitely something which is lacking.
Yeah, I seen your club, you know, involved with Iqra Khalid, meeting with Iqra Khalid, and recently with Imran Mia. He's going to be the candidate for provincial, and other dignitaries. You've been trying. Yes. We're trying to go to the city of Mississauga officials for the grounds and all those things. So that's good effort. This is right track. What else? What do you think? Anyone, like, who else should come forward and help you guys?
I feel like a lot of elementary schools should, you know, come forward and like try to learn the game from our club or another club, or just like in general, because like kids that go through kindergarten to grade 6, that's their learning point, that's their standpoint, you know. They go through gym class and everything, they play various sports, and that's where they learn and adapt their abilities to play the sports. Like kids playing hockey, they start at age 3, 4, that's when they put their first skates on and they start playing. I have a couple friends that play in the OHL and the NHL that started, you know, very young. So for cricket, we can start that elementary schools, you know, get that get that started off with. But yeah, so you know, when kids learn the sport, then over the years they're playing it every year through grade kindergarten to grade 6, and then on towards. It's like I've seen it only in school point. The only place I've seen cricket is high school, where they have the indoor cricket. Like,
but if you know, like Zubin Sarkari of Cricket Canada, he's doing a tremendous job on school level and everything. So I don't know if you guys already contacted him, but you guys should look into that path. He is a wonderful person to work with.
And that's what like also has to like grow throughout all of, you know, not just Mississauga, but the GTA, all over Canada. And that's what will expand the sport and, you know, bring more attention to it. And that's where kids will come out and parents will trust, you know, where they're sending their kids. So
there is something I've seen in Mississauga Mayor's Cup or something like that. That's for the school level.
That is for high schools.
They do it every year.
Every year? Yeah, but they do it very silently. Nobody knows about it until there's a big prize distribution.
That's why you guys are here, to make sure they're known about this stuff.
If I know, then, you know, definitely. So we're a Cup guys, you know, please contact Sports Trend. We'll give you some, you know, positive coverage. No, that's good point. What are, like, there's other clubs, right?
Yeah, so there's a lot of pretty clubs in Mississauga, but what is really setting us apart is we're not just focusing on cricket, like I mentioned, right? We recently had an event with Mississauga Steelheads, you know, a huge hockey club, and they feed players to the NHL. So we had a family day where we took out over 100 people from Mississauga Dolphins to go, and we're getting support from these organizations. So we're really starting to get to the point where it's, you know, getting to the next level. And, you know, every cricket club in Mississauga or the Toronto area should really try and shake hands with these different established organizations already. We tend to focus on ourselves more, and at Mississauga Dolphins we try not to do that. We try to reach out, and it's an open door policy. Anyone can come, and you can have a chat, and you can sit in on our meetings, you know, and we promote that. We like that. If you look at our social media, if you follow Mississauga Dolphins on Facebook, Instagram, you can take a look. We are very active. We regularly communicate with the community. Like you mentioned, these different MPs, you know, Ikra Khalid, Imran Mia, the nominee. It's just because we really wanted an open door policy. Everyone is welcome. So I'm sure these guys can kind of touch up on that as well. You know, it's always been, how has it been for you guys?
We always
have. Adding more to that, what he said, Adil's idea is not to just promote his own club, it's more to promote cricket all across Canada. Because if it was just point of getting our club at the top, then we didn't need to do all this. Because other clubs, they're not looking into that. They're just getting their own players, getting to play for Canada, and that's it. The whole point is that to get together and then move ahead.
Are you guys getting like any grants or anything from the public? And but before that, we'll take a break, and we'll come back. We'll talk about a very important member of your club. Guess who?
I don't want to guess because there's too many important members.
No, there's the person who is like the poster boy of your club.
Harun Siddiqui.
Nope. No, your mascot.
Oh, Yorkie. Yes.
Yorkie. He's like, so we'll come back. We'll talk about Yorkie, and we'll try to see, you know, who is behind Yorkie.